Oh, well, in that case, you're in a hideously appropriate motherfucker.
And use one of my many talents to siphon funds from a corporation that will not miss it. And oh my god, my phone. It's going around.
He knows enough to not keep... Oh my god, what is the phrase I'm looking for? I'm so sorry.
He knows better than to keep you from an appointment with the prince.
Thank you.
It is the case that Abraham DuSable is a loyal servant of the city of Chicago and its rightful praxis holder. That's a terrible sentence.
Of course. I was instructed to do as I was told, and if the reagent... Oh my god, reagent, really?
Unfortunately, I know I can't very well miss the summons from Prince Jackson. Ugh.
3 predators sitting in awkward silence as the weight just... I can't say the weight weighs down. Jesus.
Through my head, I just have running, of course, it's a fucking Tremere.
It's always a fucking Tremere, isn't it?
Hashtag facts. What's that old adage by the wonderful philosopher T. Swift? Just gotta shake it off. 'Cause the hater's gonna hate, 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 hate.
I hate this so much. You'd roll to avoid frenzying just hearing that.
Sorry, I'm just imagining this in my head. It's very amusing. And he's about to open his mouth. Has anyone seen when the door, I was going to say tinkles open because there's a bell on it, but that is absolutely not what I meant. While it's on my head, totally fine with Schwendrick wearing a face mask, but I also don't want to bring like pandemic stuff into it because that will date the episode in real world time, and we want to stay away from that.
I was actually thinking about that. It's not really dating it. There are things that get worn, but yeah, I can change it if you like.
No, it's fine that she does. Like, people wear masks all the time.
Yeah.
Especially people who need to hide their hideous fucking faces. I'm just saying that, like, in our Lover in the Ice game, we were talking about hand sanitizer and that kind of stuff. But I don't want to do that here because we exist kind of outside the normal flow of time.
That's fair. My assumption was that the disposable face mask would be more acceptable than a creepy wooden facade thing in normal everyday folks.
Absolutely, good judgment.
I just assumed that you were gonna go like a Japanese street fashion cyberpunk face mask, like if you'd find at a rave with like the fucking hair, just like crazy get up on your face.
That's a choice too. But when you don't want attention drawn to yourself and want to seem more like a leper, not really the way to go. Special occasions is getting all fancy like that, I think.
Right. I save the LED mask for when it really matters. Pardon me while I navigate an awful, a fucking awful, VTM book.
Well, do you want a place to regroup, or do you want to talk about this, park bench?
I think given the opportunity, Ivy would actually pick park bench.
But that's where the poor sleep. No, we need to go inside.
Don't you Nosferatu trade in pogs or something? Can't you just like offer him something and then he'll go away?
How'd you know about our pog trading business?
I know a lot about a lot.
I think Ivy has confused the Nosferatu with Trolls Under the Bridge in children's movies.
I'm sorry, there's a difference?
Yeah, we're not trolls.
I thought we were talking about PogChamp.
My mistake. Carry on. And with expert precision, he creates a picture of a threat that and with expert motherfucker. So we'll call it a 10-minute break. Try to be back in 15 minutes.
Oh, try to be back in 10.
I don't know, Josh. That officer went from, I think I'm going to call for backup, to, oh, by all means, sir, pretty quick once you started talking.
He was probably a misogynist.
I'm used to dealing with confused rookies.
He's talking about Ivy, just so we're clear.
No, absolutely clear. Very happy he didn't say that out loud. I'm trying very hard to get along with him, at least to suffer through his presence. So
I actually wasn't talking about Ivy, but that's fine.
Oh, I definitely thought you were.
Sorry, I was speed running another cough drop.
I'm sorry, you were speed running another cough drop?
It's not exactly a...
You're gonna have to start over because Lucky shrieked. Or is shrieking.
I'm sorry about that. Give me just a moment. Sorry about that. I was going to say it's not precisely a role, but perhaps... Lucky, please don't. Honey, please, no. We could mention Prince Jackson's name. Lucky.
So, like, throwing around the name Prince Kevin Jackson to, like, some random, fuckwit at the airport. Like, she doesn't know who that is, right? Like, well, we can't persuade anymore. So we have to try one of the other interpersonal skills. And unless somebody can do an interpretive dance with performance to convince her, could I cloud her memory to restart this conversation and have another shot at a persuasion roll?
Yeah, that'd be funny. Do it in character.
Wait, seriously? You'll let me do that?
Sure.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just shake that social ledger sketch a bit, huh?
Absolutely. First impressions are everything. But if you mess it up, second first impression's okay.
If you know how to get a hold of Mr. Gawal, you can tell him. And if you don't know how to get a hold of Mr. Gawal, I'm not sure that you have business with him.
Well, see, that was my story, right? That we didn't know how to get in contact with him, but that she was supposed to be our in. So
yeah, and she's saying,
care.
Yeah, you're like, oh no, I'm on the list. My friend's in there. Well, if your friend is in there and he wanted you in the club, then he would have invited you, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
That's what leads you to this document in the first place, as you're... I almost said fingering when I meant typing.
That is something else entirely.
Who doesn't finger their laptop? Am I right?
If I had to pick someone, it would be Schmendrick. Someone just got home.
Rip, peace and quiet.
As I come across this scene, I make my presence known by clearing my throat.
I don't know if you have windows in Arizona, but the odds of being able to hear someone clearing your throat on the other side of them while you are busy eating a human being is fairly low. Returning to the part where he can't hear you unless you yell, he has also just shut the curtains on the window and gone away. A fairly universal sign of leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, shit, he wants me to climb up there, doesn't he?
Climb up there into the basement?
Might as well at this point, but before I go plunging into any new version of Dante's Inferno, I'm going to let Schmendrick know that I have found her fellow...
You almost used a dirty slur there. You almost said sewer rat. Is there something I can help you with? I'm a little busy.
Of course, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
You first. You haven't spoken much. So please.
Oh,
take
not
this.
at all. This seems like a Schmendrick thing.
I will fight you, Abby.
Ladies,
Talk to Charles.
you're both pretty. I mean, yeah, but it's one thing like, oh, that is that Tremere who is not the regent or the other Tremere, right? Like, that's how you are.
Yeah, I would assume I know about Grain Silo Falcon Lady, but I don't know her name.
Actually, I think you should just call her that forever now.
No, I think that was good. To be fair, we just don't want him involved.
Yeah, I'm trying not to
That's the issue,
specify
so-
locations. I'm just like, just don't do anything. Just don't look into anything. Just sit in here and like, I don't know, look at shower pics of Schmendrick. I don't know.
And that's the story of your night so far. New friends, ego-tripping thin blood, a Nosferatu. What more can be said?
Well, great job or not, we're definitely going to be paying for it later. Probably, maybe. Do you guys hear crinkling? Just out of question.
There's a little
Yeah.
twinkle.
Okay, it's Doge playing with a toy, so I'm going to take that toy from him and do that again.
It's weird that she refers to her husband as Doge.
I know, right? It's probably just a pet nickname. It's like how Bear, he's Berber, Mr. Fluffy Butt. You know, he's got lots of different names.
Sure. Can tap a contact in that area. Oh my god, my voice cracked. What is this person's name? No, it's not fun when someone puts you on the spot for a name, is it?
That sounded so spiteful.
I am willing, of course, but anyone could step up if they want.
Those steps look pretty barren by the sound of things. You know, the masquerade says you can't be like, hey, do you know where all the anarch vampires hang out, right? There is a bar called the Mohawk, because of course it's called the Mohawk.
Would it be beneficial to try and get more information before we go? I don't have any contacts in that scene, but I have contacts in like the, you know, I have contacts in the occult scene, which it may not give us too much information about them, but I don't know, maybe there's a useful nugget.
I doubt it.
Okay, great. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Also, can someone update the safety board? It's been 0 days since Ivy tried to rub a cult on something.
I did not try and rub a cult on something. I tried to rub my contacts on something. They just happen to be occult contacts. My occult scene contacts. It's part of my
Potato,
herd.
potato.
No, not potato.
Abby potatoed you.
Abby is a potato.
Rude.
Savage
For the
in here
record,
today.
I love potatoes.
Yeah,
So,
but you
is
called
it
me a
rude?
potato.
That is. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Clark Street isn't a particularly well-developed part of town. Actually, that is a hideous lie. Clark Street stretches for like 44 miles. It's fucking this enormously long east-west street. Famous, among other things, for the brand of salted caramel and other novelties, Nuts on Clark. In case you needed proof that that exists.
It looks so whimsical.
Oh my god. It's actually a thing that exists.
Would I lie to you? Don't answer that.
Well, at some point, Schmendrick, or rather, at some point, I'm going to have to go there for some caramel popcorn.
It's actually it's very, very good, but you eat it and you instantly get diabetes.
That's okay. I'm a vampire now.
Excellent point.
That's all 3 problem makers settled. I guess maybe dog. Lay down, baby.
Well, 2 things. One, just for no reason at all, I started thinking about that meme of the person taking a shit in a van.
All right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where's this going?
And it was so, be careful when giving instructions or asking questions. So Ivy's like, I'm just saying in general, if anybody had a safe house. And then later it's like, no, Josh, I was telling you about the safe house. And then that's Josh taking a shit in the van because Ivy was vague about it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, just the word safe house, it just screams Josh Crozier. That's all I'm saying. Would be great if we could, if Schmendrick could use some of her tech skills to fake an account or something like that. I'm gonna go pick the dog's food up because it's driving me crazy. But yeah, so we're not using our own accounts or whatever. Real quick, is there a chair like across the other side of his desk, or is it just standing room only?
There is a chair. You haven't been invited to sit
I
in
haven't
it.
been invited. Yeah, no, that was gonna be my question. Okay.
Sorry.
Bless you.